AITA for refusing to kick my little brother out of my apartment at my girlfriend's request so she could move in. I, 22M, became my little brother's, 17M, legal guardian 2 years ago when our dad passed away. We lost our mom a few years before that, both to long illnesses. So yeah, life's been pretty brutal to us. I stepped up because there was no one else, no relatives willing to take him in, and I couldn't stomach the thought of him ending up in the system. So I moved him in with me and transferred him to a high school near my apartment so he could continue his education without bouncing around. He's a hardworking kid. Honestly, harder working than some grown adults I know. During the school year, he juggles 2 part-time jobs, and in the summer he works full-time, all that while keeping up with school. He pays for most of his personal stuff, clothes, phone, some food, and saves aggressively for his future. I cover what I can: rent, utilities, shared groceries. But we're not rich. We're just trying to make it. He's respectful, quiet, and incredibly responsible. Never brings trouble into the house. He keeps to himself mostly, and when we hang out, it's like a reminder that even after all the loss, we still have each other. I don't see him as a burden. I see him as my family, my responsibility, and someone I want to be there for. I've been dating my girlfriend, 21F, for a little over a year. Things were mostly fine until she started talking about moving in. At first, I thought, great, I love her, and this could be a big step forward. But as we got deeper into the conversation, some red flags started popping up. First, she told me she didn't think she should have to contribute to any rent or bills. According to her, I'm not your tenant, I'm your girlfriend. She felt that asking her to pay rent would make her feel like a guest, not a partner. She said I should be happy she wanted to live with me at all. Then came the bombshell. She told me she'd only be comfortable moving in if my brother moved out. Her reasoning? She wanted our space, and said my brother being there would ruin the vibe. She called him a freeloader, a term that honestly made my blood boil. I tried to explain her everything I just told you. He works his butt off, he pays for his stuff, and more importantly, he's a minor who has no one else. But she wasn't hearing it. She said it was weird for me to prioritize my brother over my future with her, and that if I couldn't make space for her by asking him to move out, then maybe I wasn't ready for a real relationship. I told her flat out that I wasn't kicking my brother out. That wasn't even on the table. She was shocked, genuinely shocked that I'd say no. Like she expected me to cave because we're dating. I reminded her that I didn't just let my brother stay. I legally took custody of him, that I chose to become his guardian, that I've sacrificed a lot to make sure he could have stability, finish school, and hopefully live a better life. And now she wants me to uproot all that so she can have more closet space and not chip in for groceries? I asked her how she could look at a 17-year-old orphan who's doing everything right and call him a freeloader. She said it's not personal, she just doesn't want to live with a teenager. I said it is personal because this teenager is my brother. I told her that if this is how she sees my family, then I don't think we're aligned at all. She accused me of being emotionally manipulated by my brother and said she felt second place. I told her, yes, right now, she's second, because I made a lifelong commitment to my brother the day I took him in. Relationships come and go, but family, especially when you're all that's left, is something I'm not going to compromise on. So now I'm left wondering if I overreacted or if I should even be considering trying to fix this. Part of me feels like I already have my answer. If she could look at what my brother's been through and still think she's the victim because she doesn't get her own bathroom, what kind of partner is she really going to be? I haven't officially broken up with her yet, but I've been distant. She keeps texting and calling, saying she didn't mean it like that, and that she was just overwhelmed. But she hasn't apologized for calling my brother a freeloader. She hasn't offered to compromise or pay rent or even try to get to know him better. I get that cohabiting can be complicated, but I'm not asking her to co-parent. I'm asking her to understand that I have a life that didn't start when she came into it. And part of that life is a teenager who lost both his parents and still wakes up every day to try to do the right thing. If she can't respect that, I don't think she really respects me either. So, AITA for saying no to her demands, and maybe even thinking about ending the relationship over this?